Hi everyone and welcome, it's Dora here and this is my finale for Pando's Eyeshadows 2022. This is the color story that I had been working on over the past month. I just decided to finish this now for this year, wrap it all up because I've hit all my goals on these. If you're new here, these are usage goals. So this year I've been doing 15 uses per eyeshadow, and then the 6th shade, that last one here, is always from my Focus palette, which for this year has been the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. Okay, let's go through these real quick. So the top one here is a shade called Universal from the Revolution Constellation palette. This one here is Hawaiian Pizza from the Revolution or I Heart Revolution Pineapple palette. This one here is Poetic from the Revolution New Neutral Romance palette. Let me double check that. Yes. This one is from another Revolution Quartet, So Jaded. It's the first shade, or like the top left-hand one. This one here is called Hint, and that comes from the Revolution New Neutral Blushed palette. And this last one here is the darkest shade, shade number 12, from the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. Right, so I have hit all my targets on these. 15 uses was my goal. Universal, so this first one here, here's the palette, and this is the shade. So I've got a nice dip there. I really do hope that some of these shades that I have already worked in this entire project this past year will get rolled into my next Pando's eyeshadows. So yeah, because I actually want to hit pan next year. I just wanted to ease myself into it, and it was loads of fun. I think in total I rolled in 20 eyeshadows. If I'm wrong with that, I'm gonna put somewhere here on the screen the actual number of different eyeshadows that I have worked on. And as of today, and I'm filming this on the 29th of November, I have got 24 pans hit this year. Only one of them came from this project. 20 of them are eyeshadows. So I'm thinking, if I've been managing to like work on all these eyeshadows with these usage goals, on top of actually hitting pan in eyeshadows in other projects, mainly Doja Pan, my battleship, then maybe putting all my energy into Pando's eyeshadows for 23 might just pay off. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's continue. So this one here, Hawaiian Pizza, it comes from this palette here. It's this one here, I love it. I'm wearing it today all over my lid on top of a purple Kiko Milano eyeshadow stick. Poetic comes from the Romance palette. And it's this shade here. Nice wear on there now. Again, I think, yeah, I really enjoyed wearing that. This is the swatch right here. Yeah, it's been lovely. Very, very buttery. I really do enjoy the formula in these palettes and all the Revolution Pro New Neutral palettes. And I may have bought some more during Black Friday. We'll get to that at one point. That So Jaded shade here. This one, I'm wearing that on my brow bone today. So this is the Revolution Pro Ultimate Eye Look palette, So Jaded. And here's the shade. Hopefully you can see that this pattern is just about starting to wear off a little bit. It's not shimmer, it does have a shimmer, but I wouldn't say it's shimmery enough to be a nice inner corner highlight. I've been using a different shade for that. And then for me, the total winner is Hint, this one here. I only rolled that in the last update, so I've really been enjoying wearing this over the past month. Mainly I've been wearing this as like an eyeshadow topper, and I did that today as well. So this today was my 15th use, just using my finger and just dabbing it all over. And I find that it really pulls the look together. It's just so nice. So yeah, that's Hint. Again, looking quite loved. Lucent was also in here, this one here. They're very similar. I find that the color of this swatch looked so different to how it is in the pan. It looks far more purple here. And then finally the focus shade. So this one here from the Maybelline palette. I didn't have a usage goal on it. It's always just, you know, these are all, let me show you the palette. All of these already have pan on them. So the goal has always been to just expand the pan for this year. And this is the shade right here. And I think if you compare it to what it looked like in the previous update, after 7 more uses, it does look quite different. Yeah. I was going to declutter this at the end of the year. I have decided that I'm not quite ready for that yet. So I have chucked it into my new series, Pan That Palette, as a sort of remnant of 2022. I just want to see how far I can get, basically. So yeah, this will stay, but it will move into a different series. And then my new Pan Those Eyeshadows is going to have a new palette that I'm going to be focusing on for hitting pans. Right, I think that's enough now from me. Do stay tuned if you're interested in seeing me pan my eyeshadows in Pan Those Eyeshadows 23. No more usage goals. And I'm going to be panning a palette too, even. Yes. So I've already filmed those intros, so they're going to be up very, very soon. All the very best. Take care. Bye.